Most of us have experienced moments of self-doubt and introspection when we pondered some of life's eternal questions. Why didn't I achieve what I set out to do? Why does success seem to elude me? Why doesn't the person I'm interested in reciprocate my feelings? These questions can often frustrate and confuse us, especially when we have put our heart and soul into our efforts. It is in these moments of reflection that we may find ourselves wondering if our inherent kindness, goodness, and purity are somehow hindering our progress. We may even have the idea that good guys finish last, a sentiment echoed by many who believe that those who don't conform to traditional notions of success are somehow at a disadvantage in life. Looking more closely, however, we realize that success is not just a result of luck or circumstances, but rather a reflection of our qualities. It's not about being ruthless or unkind, but rather understanding how we can use our strengths in life's difficult situations. Take, for example, the archetype of the Sigma individual. Although often portrayed as aloof or rebellious, Sigma embodies a unique combination of confidence, independence, and resilience that allows them to thrive in any situation. They are not constrained by social norms or expectations. Rather, they go their own way without the constraints imposed by others. In this video, especially for our kind kids, we want to offer practical advice on how to navigate your journey to success with grace and honesty. Inspired by the Sigma mindset, we explore 10 key strategies to overcome obstacles, seize opportunities, and ultimately realize your full potential. So whether you struggle with self-doubt, seek validation, or simply want to find your place in the world, join us as we embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. 1. Take a zero-expectation approach. When it comes to attracting women, the Sigma man comes out on top. Sure, it's an old trope that women don't like handsome men, but that's not entirely true. It depends on what you define comfortable. For example, poor, weak, indecisive men are not attractive to women, but they can be considered beautiful traits. Handsome guys assume that their handsomeness will make girls like them, but they don't seem to realize that almost every guy they talk to meets this basic requirement. The Sigma male is not a jerk, but instead of being comfortable, he attracts girls with confidence and without expectations. This means that when he sees a girl he's interested in, he approaches her without waiting for her to apply. And it really helps to get your head in the right place to talk to women. It works so well because the biggest problem is removed. Expectations. Women whose goal is to talk, not to receive, means that their comfort is neutralized and allows you to exercise confidence through an interesting conversation too. Start saying no. Achieving your life goals requires having the confidence to help you achieve them, but it also includes being confident enough to say no. Nice guys feel guilty when they say no to people and put other people's needs before their own. They use their precious time and energy to do good to others and help them as much as possible. But this inability to say no makes it difficult for you to find time in your life for yourself, your needs and wants, because you are too busy to be a door knocker for everyone else. Sigma is a nice guy, but it's not hard for him to say no, because doing so gives him more time to pursue his goals and dreams. She is a firm believer in taking care of herself. Remember that saying no doesn't make you any less of a nice guy. Even your kindness should have limits. 3. Draw the line. Nice guys don't draw the line. Instead, they may allow others to dictate or change their plans and compromise their values. And sometimes you have to draw the line, even if it seems counterintuitive. Sigma can hold his own most of the time, but he's anything but a pushover. She would never stand by and watch people disrespect or ignore her, nor would she hesitate to stand up for herself when necessary. It's not nice to let your partner take credit for your work. Honestly, you are a doormat. Sigma knows the difference between beautiful and cowardly, and to be as strong as him, you must stand your ground and make it clear that you will not be wasted. It's important to set boundaries and stick to them if you want to be taken seriously. When you do, you'll not only gain more respect, but you'll build stronger, healthier relationships. 4. Put your needs first. The sigma of working to succeed in life is to put your needs first. And this may sound wrong at first, because society teaches us that putting yourself first is selfish or immoral, but it is completely wrong. Sigma avoids social hierarchy because he doesn't agree with its rules and expectations, and that's one of the things he doesn't agree with. You should consider your own needs before the needs of others. However, this does not mean that you should never consider the needs of others. Sometimes it's okay to put someone else first, but in general, you should put your own needs first. After all, you can't fill someone else's cup unless yours is already full. When you start putting yourself first, you'll notice that people stop demanding things from you and focus their needs on your helpfulness or availability. And it gives you more time to fully invest in yourself and realize your full potential. As a sigma, the key is to stop caring what other people think, stop pleasing people, and focus almost entirely on yourself. 5. Don't apologize for being in control of your life. Putting your own needs and interests before others can make a nice guy feel guilty. If you're feeling very apologetic about not doing someone a favor, you need to take a leaf out of Sigma's book and stop it immediately and stop feeling all guilty. Yes, you are kind, but kind means that you are kind to yourself and care about your own well-being, and you are not always willing to do favors for others. Sigma never apologizes for controlling his life because he does nothing wrong by putting his own needs first. You must learn to apologize for this, even if you have a strong desire to please people and help others. There is a huge difference between a pretty boy and a nice man. 6. Stop seeking approval. Sigma does not care what others think of him and therefore does not seek external validation or approval. In fact, social validation means nothing to him beyond general hierarchy. The only validation he cares about comes from within himself. It is normal for most of us to seek validation because it feels good to receive positive recognition. But seeking approval and validation from others can be addictive. Then there is a risk that it will unconsciously become a repetitive behavior, which means that you constantly need confirmation and approval from the opinions of others. And this can lead to some people seeing you in a negative light, which can affect your chances of achieving your goals. As a Sigma, you should care less about how others see you, and base your self-worth and respect on your values and achievements. 7. Enjoy your company. Remember that you don't need anyone else to be happy. The Sigma male loves nothing more than being alone because he really enjoys his company. And this not only shows his high self-esteem, but is one of the reasons why he receives so much respect and admiration from others. When you need something that only someone else can give you, like approval or affection, you're essentially putting all of your happiness under that person's control, giving them all the power and making yourself weak and inadequate in the process. You must base your self-worth on your actions and efforts and do what seems right, regardless of what others think. Being alone gives you space to reflect on events, your actions, your strengths and weaknesses, and think about the next step forward. It gives you the opportunity to look within yourself and find what makes you truly happy and gives you time to do the things that matter most to you. No wonder Sigma likes to be alone. 8. Take risks and face your fears. You become more confident and confident as a man when you challenge your mindset by facing your fears and taking more risks. And it makes you stop looking for validation and approval from others, because you've already been validated from within. Sigma is known to be a risk taker, a bit of a daredevil, and this is one of the reasons why he has so much confidence and so much success in life. This does not mean that he behaves dangerously, but that he takes calculated risks to continue to challenge himself and push his limits. The fact that he doesn't want to live by rigid rules may mean that he breaks them from time to time, especially if he does not agree with them. The law doesn't have to be broken, but breaking a few rules here and there or taking calculated risks to achieve your goals is also beneficial. 9. Be authentic. Sigma knows exactly who he is and doesn't pretend to be something he's not. She is as genuine as they come and acts without pretense, with confidence and integrity. And when you are so sure of who you are that it is equally obvious to those around you, You are seen as trustworthy, respectable, and even admirable. It's important not to compare yourself to others or try to be something you just don't like. As a Sigma, you should be very aware of your strengths and weaknesses and adjust your life and behavior accordingly. Sigma doesn't need to try to impress because what he has inside as his true self is already impressive. 10. Trust yourself. As we conclude this profound journey into the world of self-improvement and personal growth, it is important to understand that the road to success is not a lonely one. It is a collaborative effort fueled by the exchange of ideas, experiences, and wisdom. Each of us brings a unique perspective to the table that enriches the conversation while broadening our horizons. So as you begin your quest for greatness, remember to embrace diversity of thought and engage in meaningful dialogue with others. Together, we can inspire, uplift, and empower each other to new achievements. Finally, I encourage you to consider the wisdom of this video and incorporate it into your daily life with purpose and intention. Whether you're trying to overcome challenges, pursue your passions, or create deeper connections with the people around you, know that you have the power to shape your destiny and create the life you want. So go forward with confidence, flexibility, and tenacity to be the best version of yourself. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. We look forward to sharing more valuable knowledge with you in the future. Feel free to share your thoughts and comments in the comments below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our latest content. Until next time, embrace the journey, the process, and never stop striving for greatness. Farewell, and may your path be filled with limitless opportunities and endless opportunities. Off.